And this tower is out here because it's time to shake some shit up. You've been unclear and double-minded, or you went into it, baby, the devil. You went into it based off of what you were indoctrinated with. You thought you could build community. See, the devil showed up and offered you a limo, so you got into the limo because it looked good and fancy, right? The temptation of it all. That's what it did. That's what I said. You let yourself get sidetracked, and now your ass is being rerouted back to your rightful position. Your wealth, your abundance, your position, official person, your pathway is once you allow yourself to go through this transformation, die to your old self. Stop. I said the devil had you for a while. Didn't I say that? Yeah. The devil had you for a while. So it's up to you. You wanna thrive, or you wanna keep wasting time? What's good, collective? Welcome and welcome back. Come on in. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? So this is a very specific message. Okay, let's tap in real quick. I hope you are blessed and highly favored, because you are. Okay, so I was picking up on a man who was going through a very deep spiritual transformation. Right now, you know, I got some notes. Yes, of course, I always got notes. I was wondering why I was getting this, but I have been getting a few little comments from men lately, so there's probably a lot more who don't engage, who are watching me. I've been seeing, you know, I see the reach that I'm having now, so who knows who's watching me. But so I was picking up on a man who is madly, right? Madly, where did I wrote? There's a woman he is madly, passionately, undeniably in love with, but he can't let her see him like this. So I got me some tea. You like my cup? It's not my cup. I need to make one like this for my brand. Check out my merch down below. Thank you so much. Yeah, he can't let her see him like this. So this man, he is of melanated descent, okay? However you want to slice the pie in that regard, whether he know he is or not, he black. He got black in him. Whether he is actually, physically, with your eyes, you can see that he is black, or he is mixed with it somehow in his lineage, okay, down the line that he has not researched and investigated. There is black, there is African descent, island descent in his blood somewhere, Asiatic, black Asiatic descent in his blood, because he got ancient royal blood. Okay, this man is going through some type of midlife crisis, but he's too young to be going through a midlife crisis, because I was getting he's between 30 and 50. So he ain't even, I mean, closer to 50, I could possibly see it, but at 30, what type of midlife crisis is you going through? But you know, everybody's path and journey is different. No judgment here. This is a safe space. You are welcome. 234 on the timer. So that's another thing that I have written down. Angel numbers. He's seeing a lot of angel numbers. He's probably seeing 234 all the time, because that's the one that I caught. I also got something about premature balding, grays. He feels older than he looks. He feels older than he is. He looks older than he is, something like that. But what's happening for real is that there are these dormant DNA codes in his blood that are activating. He is coming online in a new way. He is remembering who he is. It's like Neo not knowing he Neo. It's like Simba not knowing who his daddy, his granddaddy, that he come from this long line of these kings. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Spirit. That's exactly what this is. That he does not realize he comes from a long line of kings, okay? Brother, you need to do your research. Homie, you need to do your research. You need to start looking into your lineage. 333 on the timer. He's absolutely seeing angel numbers. I have it written down right here. It's scribbly, but look, angel numbers. When I be doing automatic writing, you know, I'm just... So, what else do I have here? Yeah, Afro beats, hip hop, reggae, soca. That's the type of music you like. I was hearing a lot of like Buja Banton. I was hearing Barris Hammond. I was hearing Shaka Demus and Pliers. Like, he comes, or his parents, his grandparents, somebody is from the islands. Okay, he grew up around that, or he grew up in the culture. He had friends who grew up in that culture. This is the type of music that he listens to and loves. Okay, now, so I don't know if this is your love interest or if you are the man watching, but either way, I'm going to do this reading as if I'm speaking to this man, okay? So if you're interested, stay tuned, all right? I'm going to get a 10-card spread from Kipper, because Kipper be telling. So I'm about to read your life. I just got to be honest. I'm already in your business. If you're still watching this, 444 on the timer. If you're still watching this, 444 on the timer. Yeah. He's definitely seeing angel numbers. And that's what they said. They're like, what the hell is going on? That's what's going on, baby. You're undergoing a deep spiritual transformation. That's what's going on. Your DNA is unlocking and you are coming online in new ways. And there are certain things that there's a way that you've been going. Thank you. That's the other thing. I didn't write it down. The devil had you for a while, okay? The devil had you for a while, but that stronghold is releasing because your ancestors don't play that shit. It's your ancestors, okay? All right, Spirit, show me clearly. What's the message for this man? What do you want him to know? What's in a flipped out reverse? Community. So caring about what people think, what people are going to have to say, how people are going to feel about you. I'm hearing gossip very loudly. Who cares? Yeah, you are this gift. Look, you are the one your ancestors have been waiting for. I just saw 543. You are the one your ancestors have been waiting for. What are we worried about? I mean, I understand because it's probably some type of programming or indoctrination. Come on. Talk to him, Spirit. Talk to this man. You are meant for so much more. 13 is the death card in Tarot. Scorpio energy, transformation energy. You are being reborn. Listen, okay? Thank you. You are the one your ancestors have been waiting for. Listen, y'all, let me get the rest of the spread. Spirit. Yo, brother. What's that song I'm hearing? Thank you. Jill Scott. Brother, don't let nobody hold you back. No. Look, Coffin. Yeah, go listen to that song. Is it called Brother? If somebody knows what I'm talking about, please put it in the comments below. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Clarify community in reverse. Listen, Mister, don't let nobody hold you back. Oh, so you're worried about what people are going to say about who you have to let go of. But boo, that's what's blocking your abundance. This is what's blocking the calling on your life. This is what's blocking what your ancestors have for you, what they've been holding for you, what they foresee for you. The reason why they ensured you were born, you survived, you're not in a fucking casket. Spirit, come. The reason why you're not in the casket, there was also something here. There's ancestors here who are talking about your relationship with them, okay? Baby, official person on the bottom, pathway. I can't fucking lie. I cannot make this up. Look, what you come from, what you were indoctrinated with, the people who raised you, the people you grew up around, the reason why whoever this is that you with, you need to let this bitch go. Whoever this hoe is, this ain't who you in love with. That's not what I was feeling. Or maybe it is. Maybe this is who you're concerned about. What people are going to have to say about who you want to be with, who you're going to marry, who you love. Who gives a fuck? I'll say it again. Who gives a fuck? So let's keep going. I'm talking to you. I got brothers, okay? I got a son too. I have a 20-year-old son. I'm talking to you like I would talk to them. Who cares? You have to live your life. Do you see what came out here? Gift, wealthy men, sudden fucking wealth. What they have for you, pathway, official person, signed, sealed, and delivered. But it's hell. It's not going to happen because Spirit don't bless no mess. Your ancestors definitely ain't blessing no mess, and they can't bless you being with somebody who's with you for the wrong reasons, who truly does not care for you, is what I'm hearing. Lovers, occupation, imprisonment. So there is something here with despair, unexpected income, and journey. There's absolutely something here about the effort, the work put forth. So someone is involved or married here, worried about what people are going to say. Listen, you can decide. Okay, you can decide. You could get with this or you could get with that. If you speak in hip hop terms, what the fuck? 9/11 on the top. I just saw it. This is an urgent message. 911. Cause baby, brother, don't let nobody hold you back. No. Yeah, go listen to that song by Jill Scott. I think it's called Brother. That might be Angie Stone, but now I'm hearing Angie Stone's. You're my black brother. I love you. I'll never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever true. Cause you're my black brother. I love you. I'll never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever true. Baby, because my brothers know, regardless of what it is that we go through, some shit happen, they can fucking call me. I hope that you have somebody in your life like that who is encouraging you to not let nobody hold you back. Child, I'm in tears. I had to choke that back real quick. It's very emotionally deep for this man. I said I was getting the whole spread out. Look, I can't even get the spread out because the death is coming through so loudly. Yeah. Look, sudden wealth and journey, baby. Pack your bags. Pack your bags. I shuffled and false person is on the bottom again. There is somebody in your midst. There was another reading when I used this deck. The last reading I did when I used this deck, I talked about this manipulative, conniving, backstabbing, in it for herself, probably cheating or fucking around on somebody, asshole, and poverty again. Main male and lovers. Yeah, many of you. She wanted to sit pretty and be nice. And here goes the woman you're madly, deeply, passionately in love with. What are we doing? What are you doing with your life? Do you want to end up in the grave? Child, your ancestors is loud right now. Do you want to end up in the grave like them and not have accomplished nothing? Do you want your life to end the way that their life ended? Do you not see the potential that you hold? Do you not understand? Like, some of y'all really need to seriously look into your lineage. It ain't your immediate family. It ain't who raised you. It ain't who you grew up around. It ain't these people that you so worried about what the fuck they gonna have to say. It's them not your people. You always felt like you didn't belong because you don't fucking belong. Woo! All right, Spirit. Why you always making me cut up? I be trying to chill. I be trying to be like a lady, bitch. I be getting me. This is for a black man. Message of concern. Listen. You do not want to get the grave news of a terminal illness. Your ancestors are loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just saw on the timer. You do not want to get the news that you're gonna be in the ground, or be worried about who's gonna be taking care of you in your old age, or who you're gonna be surrounded by. Marriage is out here, so it's very clear you are married, you are involved, you are committed. I'm about to pull this tarot spread, child, because well, change. The transformation. Look, bad health, courthouse, message. I'm ready to sign them papers. Somebody's worried about like some secrets and shit, but baby, this is an energy vampire. I cannot make it up. This person stole you away, caused you to sidetrack, distracted you off of your destined fucking path, and you let them. You let them trick you up out of your spot. And you worried about what people are going to have to say. I'm going to tell you what I'll tell anybody. If people were concerned about what you were going to have to say about how they treated you, they should have treated you fucking better. Okay, so look. Ready to sign them papers? I can't make it up. Look, message and courthouse right here. My divorce. This is absolutely very similar energy too, but this is me talking to this man. The last time I was reporting on his ass. This time I'm talking to him. Oh. You want to get the news. You don't make no changes. That bitch is going to poison you and put you in the grave early. I said that in the other reading. I said he's probably worried about this woman. She gonna accelerate his death if he ever fell ill. She wants to make sure that her life insurance policy, you better hope, you better check the life insurance. Look, I split the deck, 4 wands, the 5 of pentacles. I'm not lying. The lack, there's nothing here. Look, confusion, confused. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Yeah, the spiritual transformation. What am I doing with my life? You're not where you're supposed to be. The blessing is doing the hard work. It's going through this spiritual transformation. There's butterflies on the pathway. So I did the reading for the feminine the other day. Now I feel like I'm talking to the masculine that's getting prepared for the feminine that he wants to be with. The one that he's in love with, whether he knows her or not. I don't even know if he knows her. Whether he's still in this marriage or not. He could have been single. He could be single for a little while and still got a lot of people talking shit about what he did. You know, all the family members and all the friends and associates and stuff that you've acquired through being connected to this false person. To a copycat, I just heard. The Empress, they're not the Empress. Children, they could have had children with this person. There's no love there. There's just not. There's no love. 3 of Pentacles. Show me clearly, Spirit. Lord have mercy. Let me sip my tea. What else? Don't never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever true. Baby, you're supposed to be suited and booted. You're supposed to be a CEO, King of Swords. Yeah, stop wasting time. Tower, baby, yeah. This is why it's crumbling, because it's false. It's fraudulent. It's giving that false fall from grace ass shit. You're going to end up in prison and keep fucking around. Somebody going to put somebody in the grave. Y'all know that movie, that Tyler Perry movie. That's all I'm going to say about that. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's keep it going. King of Swords, the moon energy. There's fears here, okay? The only way to you face your fears and you'll see they're not real once you get on the other side. But it's crumbling. Oh my God. What else? 5 of Swords. Can you clarify the 5 of Swords, please? So we can wrap this up. I'm going to close with some guidance for this man. And we'll keep it pushing. This is why you feel, I said, whether he knows her or not. You thought you felt it with this person, baby. You knew. You knew that wasn't your people. You knew that wasn't your person. You knew that wasn't where you were supposed to be, because nothing grew. Look at the barren ass land. You got with Scar. Didn't I say in the beginning, this is Simba not realizing he's Mufasa and he comes from a long line of kings. I mean, this is Simba not realizing he's a king. And he comes from a long line of kings. This is you not realizing who it is that you are. You was over there with Scar and the hyenas and shit. You was over there and I don't even remember what they called it in the movie. But yeah, that's where you were. With the devil and shit. Because you let temptation deter you. You said, oh no, this path too much. The gift, I got to do too much for that. I ain't trying to work hard. And you've been working hard all this time. Look at you. What else, Spirit? Clarify the 5 of Swords, please, so we can wrap this up. Please. This may be the only time I get a message like this out for them, so I don't know. Look. Wheel of Fortune. It's fated. Destiny. What did I say? You're not on your destined path, brother. Judgment. Who's telling you? Your sis. Your fairy god sis right here. I'm telling you. High Priestess. I see you. Yeah. Didn't I say like Neo not knowing he Neo there? They had you for a while. You thought that was your truth for a while. You thought that was your existence for a while. Look at them holding you down. Look at them. You gave that power to something else. You can't serve 2 gods. So it's high time you decide. I'm probably the tower. I'm probably the one you're like, oh shit, yeah. How she know? Yeah, I know. Look, 6 of Swords coming out of this 5 of Swords. To the 6 of Swords, to the peace. Wasn't we just talking about the peace with the 9 of Swords? So you can have peace, so you can move towards peace, so you can know peace. Put down those responsibilities and those burdens. Who's all that shit? Who's that belong to? Give those people back their stuff. Give those adults back their responsibilities. I'm hearing something about like childhood. Haven't done it for a long time. You've always been responsible for others. Give them back their shit. So I have wands out here. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cups, Two of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Devil, Capricorn. Wands, Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The King of Swords is out here. Five of Swords is out here. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be any sign. Sun, Moon, Rising. Get those people back their stuff. Who you done made yourself responsible for? Those are not your responsibilities. Take what it actually is, what you actually are responsible for, and keep it pushing. You have to peel out of the skin. Die to your old self. You heard what I said. You have heard what I said. Yeah, you've been waiting. You've been waiting for your ships to come in. No, you got to swim out. You see where it's at? You're gonna have to swim. That's how you gonna get away. You see, I was just talking about going to peace. Look, Spirit, thank you. You see, I was just talking about going to peace. You're gonna have to find a way. Look, he going through the water. Look, he going through the water. I'm hearing thank you. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the water. Wherever you will call me, take me deeper than my feet could ever wander. Uh-oh, my baby's awake. Gotta go. And my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. I feel like that's very symbolic, boo. You are being reborn. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Yeah, you're going to have to swim. You're going to have to keep your eyes just above the water. Keep your eyes on the sun and keep moving towards the horizon. You need to go. You need to go because the ship is leaving you. You're going to have to swim or learn. You're going to have to learn you're going to have to figure it out. Un momento, por favor. All right, we got the baby calm. You see, you need a little nurturing, a little tenderness. Learn how to give that to yourself. I feel like this is also a huge lesson in self-love and self-actualization and the self-perception, self-concept, really, yeah. Brother, okay. I do hope you receive this with love and know that I am 2, 3, 4, 5. You are. They already said, you see, angel numbers crazy. He needs some clarity. Here's your clarity. You are destined for so much more, boo. You gotta let God in. You gotta know that you are God, that you are an extension of the Creator, that you have much more coming for you. Actually, let's get into that real quick. I'm gonna grab a different deck. Let us get into what this man, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups. There's a transition there. I feel like there's a lot of people who have contributed to confusion. You've struggled with like making your own decisions, but that's because your power was given to something external. There's something here about, like I was saying, about what you were programmed with, what you were indoctrinated with, the example of men possibly, not possibly, definitely, the example of men that you grew up around, lack thereof, lack thereof for someone. 6 of Cups. There's the remembrance. This is some old past life. I told you. Ancient royal blood. This is a remembrance. The Lovers, wow. With this 2 of Cups out here, there's somebody that you're supposed to be with, boo. There is that soulmate, deep love. You've had like that gnawing or that nagging. You heard what I said in the download. There is a woman that exists in this world. I feel strongly you know who she is, because why would all of this be coming out? It is this realization like, oh shit. Ace of Wands, there's your passion, the Kundalini awakening, the DNA activation. Come on, Spirit. It's some past life. Past life, legacy building, empire building type shit. Yeah, the 2 of Swords, there's the blockages. I really feel like you were taught to see through physical eyes, like your spiritual eyes, your third eye, your creativity and your youth had been stagnated or not nurtured, not encouraged, not supported. Judgment is out here twice. Yeah, that's what this is. It's your opportunity. I said it's not a rebirth, it's a remembrance. A remembrance, a redemption, an opportunity for you to choose, for you to decide who you gonna serve. You gonna serve the God in you, or you gonna, like, you ever seen that? I think it's like an old wives' tale or something. A grandfather talking to his son, and he's like, you have the dark wolf and the light wolf inside of you, and he's like, which one wins? And he tells him the one that you feed. Okay, so which wolf are you feeding? Which wolf are you going to choose to feed? Where are you going to plant your seeds? What are you going to nurture and tend to? How do you receive what it is that you give in kind? Because you are emotionally deep, clearly, but that has been stunted. I'm getting a bit of like emotional roller coaster, right? Somebody, you've been an emotional roller coaster for someone, or vice versa. The Knight of Swords, a very impulsive. This is what it is. It's taking your time, and yes, in your next relationship. So even if you're not currently married or having to get divorced or what have you, specifically, this is the, looking, reviewing, reevaluating past relationships, really looking over like what was I doing? Like it was never really that deep soul connection with the level of intimacy that you really do desire. And it's okay to desire that. Like, you desire that because it exists. You desire that because there's someone out there. 2 of Cups, lovers, hello, 6 of Cups, temperance. There's someone out there who in kind can give you what it is that you give to a lover on this level. Not whatever the fuck that is over there, right? But we live and we learn, and that's what you're here to do. So you give yourself grace and understanding. You realize that you cannot be impulsive. For some of you, keep your dick in your pants. Let's talk about it, because Ace of Swords with the Knight of Swords, keep your dick in your pants. Learn how to discipline yourself, quell your passion, stop masturbating or watching porn or some shit here. Retain your semen. 2 of Swords, Knight of Swords, retain your semen. Some of you, there's a child, like, calm down, stop spreading your seed everywhere. Some of you, somebody got a lot of kids. Okay. All right. What else? One more, please. The devil, the 10 of Swords. I cannot. The devil is out here twice. The devil is out here twice. Your advice is for your next relationship, like I said, take the time, be patient, date, vet, get to know somebody. Make sure, okay, your discerning eye is sharp now, so you shouldn't have to worry about this type of energy. It's the Emperor. I told you. King of Swords again. I told you. Okay, I'm going to get to that. Dang, what was I about to say? Yeah, there's some finality here, right? We saw the 10 of Wands. I say, who these people and responsibilities you're carrying? It's a lot of relationships, a lot of people, a lot of ties that you're going to have to cut to set yourself free, to have this liberation that you desire, this life that you desire. It's a whole community here, a whole bunch of motherfuckers over here, a whole community, whole group of motherfuckers. You ain't even know, but they did. Yeah. I mean, what else? What else you want me to say? I told you you're gonna have to swim and keep your eyes above the water. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. That's what this Page of Pentacles is. It's the seed of faith. This is your mustard seed faith. Come on, Spirit. The way it came around so many times. 3 decks. And I'm about to pull another one real quick to close for you. I told you. Black man, King of Swords is out here. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. You know what needs to be cut off. You have the clarity. You're awake. You're not just using your spiritual eyes. You're using your ancestral eyes. Using your okay? I mean, you're not just using your physical eyes. Using your spiritual eyes. Using your ancestral eyes. I told you come from royal ancient blood. You just need it, you know what I'm saying? Straighten your motherfucking crown. It's not just women that need to hear that. Fix your crown, king. You heard what I said all of this time, okay? And look, behind the page of Pentacles is the Emperor. What did I say about in the beginning here with the wealthy man and the official person? It's reconstructing your mind. It's allowing yourself to die to your old self and decide who it is that you are. Look at those codes, the ancestral DNA dormant codes that listen, you heard what I said. It's you standing in this now, your self-concept. It's you knowing who it is that you are and moving from that. It's you doing the research and seeing what it is that you come from. 3222 I just saw. You come from a long line of kings, king. Simba, remember who you are. That's what this is. Okay? That's what this is, brother. Teacher and heroine. Look, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Look. I can be a hero, baby. I just heard that. I don't even know who sings that. If you know who sings that, put it in the comments, please. And there's the woman also on her journey. Didn't I say this feels like the man preparing for the woman that I was talking about in the reading last night? This is, you're becoming Big Daddy. That's what this is. You're becoming Big Daddy. You were acting like a pawn before, but you're becoming Big Daddy. Boo, did you know that? Okay. And then you have teacher here, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. Right. I told you, you are meant for much more. So what wisdom are we imparting? What have we learned? What's the lesson here? How can you lead, Emperor? Hello. I said this was for a man. Spirit said, yeah, I told you. The lover. You're really a lover. You're a lover, not a fighter. You probably had to fight. Probably had to stand up for yourself and all type of shit growing up. And I'm closing, and I'm done. And I'm closing right here, Spirit. And I'm closing right here. Thank you. Virgin, Messiah. This is, at the time this video is being recorded, it is Virgo season. I just talked about you, this mustard seed faith. You being made anew, dying to your old self. You were a caterpillar before, baby. It's time to butterfly. It's time to fix your crown. It's time to realize what discipline and structure can do for your life, how it can turn it around, how the way you see yourself can turn your life around, how you choose to see yourself can turn your life around. The decisions that you make, you have a choice every day, every second. You're still choosing to watch this. You could have decided to go be doing something else. You're making choices all the time. So every time you have a choice, you can make a different choice. You heard what I said about your ancestors okay? You've seen how they passed on. And now it's been imparted on you. It's like the bank has been continuously filled. It's like it's overflowed. It's bursting at the seams. Somebody got to come claim the prize. Somebody got to be the one. You know what I mean? You're definitely supposed to be teaching like sacred knowledge, philosophy here, leading relationships, coaching relationships, sharing your wisdom, spiritual laws or something. Okay, because liberator is on the bottom. Yeah, you the one. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs. Releasing negative thought patterns. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you're supposed to be showing folks like, you are God. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Serving humanity with humility. And humble about it too. Like, it was nothing. I'm just a self-made millionaire. It was, it only took blood, sweat, and tears, 10 years in prison, almost dying twice, being shot 4 times. You know what I mean? Like, 2 failed relationships, 4 children. But we got here. We definitely got here. But Everybody got a story. Everybody got a story. Everybody got a journey. And this is yours, brother. And this is yours. Oh, I see poet. Yeah, so some of you, it's a creative way that you express yourself. See, I was talking about you little nasty. Control yourself. And I did say something about being from the islands. That's Jamaica, so. Jamaica. I have to go. I have to go back. Yeah. You got a way with words, creative. I talked about that, right? I'm going to stop saying that because you heard what I said if you're still here. Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and mind. This is what it is. The devil had you for a while, but the devil can't hold you. Not when the divine got you. Not when the divine touched, not mine anointed. Not when the divine got you. Okay, now they're telling me to close with some of those. All right. Yeah, now that you're using your spiritual eyes, they might, you know, maybe there's some confirmations. They want to take your place. Heavy duty alchemy, transmutation, dissolves hex, lower vibes, evil eye, violet flame. So get with Saint Germain. If you don't know much about that, just sit with the music for an hour and let it penetrate your mind, your body, and your spirit. Okay? All you got to say is remove everybody that don't belong. Clear up everybody ain't meant for my highest and greatest good. They're going to be dropping like flies. The tower is out here, so they already been dropping like flies. Stop eating somebody's food, too. Whoever cooking for you, if you are in a relationship, stop eating her food. She don't make that stuff with love. All right, Spirit. Final message of the day. Almost 40 minutes. Discern more. Boom. 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 Discern more, react less. And on the bottom, you got Psalms. Yeah, ancestors spinning about you. I told you your ancestors said, no, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. You tried, but not this one. Ancestors spinning about you. I told you in the beginning. On that ass, yeah. Read Psalm 91, a lot of Psalms. Psalm 91, 35, copycats, destiny swap, mirror magic, clout leech, talent thief. Not your talents. Not your talents. Unsolicited advice. Yeah, you got some trolls around you, brother. But discern more, react less. And let what need to fall away, fall away. Whoever don't like it, you know, that mean they're not a part of your piece. Look, I split the deck. What I say? What did I say? Touch not mine anointed. That's what I said. Your ancestors said, touch not mine anointed. Brother, okay. All right, that's what I have. I hope it helped. I love you. I'll be back.